Hi guys, it's Tory from Body Fitness, and today we are doing a full body workout targeted to improve your posture. It's going to be about 20-ish minutes. No equipment is required except for a mat or just a nice soft floor to lay on. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is check your posture. So let's turn to the side. Make sure that your low back isn't overarched or butt is tucked under. You want a nice neutral spine where your hip bone is in line with your pubic bone. You're going to tuck in that rib cage nice and tight. Shoulders are pulled back. Head is back as well. Ear lines up with your shoulders. Okay, so go ahead and keep that posture or think about that posture the whole time. And let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start the timer here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so fascial protraction and retraction is first. So we're gonna lock the fingers together. We're gonna slide the shoulders forward, flex your spine, and then flip the palms up. Open 1, 2, 3, and then again. Curve forward, flex it out, flip the palms up, and we go 3, 2, 1, and again. Let's go 2 more for this one. We're just gonna go straight to the front. 1, 2, 3, and in, and curve again. We flip the palms up, we go 3, 2, 1, and release. Now we're gonna go to the side. So we're gonna curve your spine to the side. Stay there, we go 1, 2, 3, and then again to the other side. Curve the spine forward, flex the palms up, 3, 2, 1, and again to the side. Bend through the spine, really lengthen through those muscles along your back. Slide the shoulders forward so that you can fully open them up and squeeze them behind you. 1 more on each side. Flip the palms up, 3, 2, 1. And then again, curve it forward, flip the palms up, 3, 2, 1. Okay, nice. Now we're gonna do our body bouncing, which is just parallel position, letting your body just bounce like so. You're gonna drop the heels into the floor as well, letting your fascia just kind of bounce out. Nice. Spinal twist. Okay, so now we're gonna rotate your spine to face one direction. Keep your hips square to the front. I know this is weird, but just trust me, it feels so good, and your body will feel, go ahead and do the other side, will feel nice and light and maybe warmer afterwards. All right, come back to center. We're gonna do our Frankenstein. So you're gonna go opposite foot to opposite hand and just kicking your leg up. Making sure not to go super high. Even if you're down here, if your hamstrings are down there, don't even worry about it. We're gonna work our way up to about 90. So we're just gonna actively lengthen here. Good. Making sure that your knees are straight and you have tension in your legs as you swing them up. Good. Couple more on each side. All right, now we're gonna go onto the mat, so go ahead and lay back. We're gonna do our hip rolls. So, hands down by your side, you're tucking the abs in, curve through the spine, lift your butt in the air, and then roll it all the way back down. We're gonna do about 4 more from there. Tuck and roll it up, feel a stretch in your quads, and come all the way back down. Feet are completely flat on the ground, and roll it back down. 2 more, good, and scoop it in. Last one from here. Nice. All right, now turning onto your side. Hand is gonna be underneath the head, reach forward in front of you, lift up to the ceiling, open the chest to kind of open and stretch out the pecs here, and come back to the front. Make sure that the abs are connected so that your side isn't sinking into the floor. Good. 2 more on this side. Keeping that belly button pulled in the whole time, and your hips stay square, so squeeze your knees together to allow for them to stay aligned. Go ahead and switch on over to the other side. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. I have a lot that I planned for the warm-up apparently. Good, and curve back to the front. Lift up to the ceiling, open to the chest. By now you should feel pretty open in your chest here, which I think is the most important thing to think about throughout the day, especially if you're at a desk for multiple hours, or just like studying all day long, curved forward over your laptop. That'll get you. Okay, let's come up. Just do a nice kind of fold over the legs. Stretch out your spine and your hips. Just gonna switch my legs, fold over again. And then we're gonna start on relax again. We're gonna do our toe taps here. So neutral pelvis means that little curve in the low back. Shoulders are flat, toes are gonna be pointed. Let's lower one leg down and lift it back up. So as you do this, you're gonna feel like your abs wanna let go and do this thing, but you do not want that to happen. Everything should stay locked into the floor behind you. You should have pressure in your hands so that your triceps can fire and your shoulders are actively flat against the floor. Good, all right, now relax for a second. Just a nice gentle ab engagement, right? It wasn't too much or anything. Now we're gonna do double toe taps. So that same 90-degree position of the legs with your toes flexed up. So like this. And we're gonna lower both heels towards the ground, but they don't necessarily have to touch the ground. So lock those shoulders in, looking straight forward, and we go. Inhale. Good. Making sure you're only going as far as your neutral pelvis will allow. So there really needs to be a lot of deepening here. Good. I want you to also feel those bottom ribs attached to the mat behind you. Good. I know I'm saying a lot of things that you need to be thinking about, which is true. Like Pilates makes you think about every portion of your body, but the more you do it, the more you get a hang of it, the more natural it'll seem to you. All right, let's go ahead and relax. Let's do our fascial ab prep next. So you're gonna stay on your back, but this time we're gonna flex forward. And when you flex forward, don't crunch your neck like this, right? You wanna tuck the chin at the bottom and then use your abs to flex forward so you have space for an orange. I mean, if there were an orange underneath your neck. So it's all right here that's happening with the abs. Okay, ready? Flex it forward with your hands out in front. And now keep that space under your chin. Just rock your spine side to side, kind of like you're doing like a shark fin thing. Keep breathing here, whatever feels natural to you. Good. Keep breathing. Keep both sides of your pelvis attached to the mat as much as possible. Good. All right. Relax from there. Yes, so moving on to your breaststroke prep, we're going to make sure that your fingertips are underneath the forehead. Squeeze your butt, lift the feet off the floor a little bit, and then we're going to extend the spine up and lower. Yes. Lifting up and lower. Lift and down. Making sure that your neck isn't crunching up. It's all in the upper back, in the thoracic spine. So these are the muscles that are going to prevent you from having that super rounded back that you get from looking at the computer all day long with bad posture. Lift and lower. Squeeze your butt here, guys. I know it's hard, but also make sure that your core is firing. Whew, I'm dying. Oh my God. Okay. Curve through the spine just to relax through this. And now we're going to do our leg pull front prep. So we're gonna tuck your toes, keep the head pulled back. Do not let that happen, okay? Or don't let that happen, okay? You're gonna look straight forward, lock the shoulders in place, okay? We're gonna tuck in the rib cage as well. Ready whenever the timer says. We're gonna lift up and down, lift and lower. Beautiful, and down. Keep that head nodded forward. We're using our muscles in the neck, the back of the neck and the front too, to hold your head in space. Good, to counter the forward head motion that tends to happen with bad posture. Keep going, tuck it in and release. Good, up and down. Oh my gosh, okay. Hopefully you felt that all over your core because you're gonna feel it in your core for that one. Next is going to be our breaststroke prep with chest expansion pulse. That's a long name, but you're going to be on the floor. Okay, on your stomach, you're going to look up, and we're just going to pulse the hands like this. Let's bring the legs up a little bit too. So make sure that your butt is on, okay? We go. Yep, squeeze the shoulders behind you, making sure you feel it kind of down underneath your shoulder blades. Good. In your mid-back area. Looking straight down, keep that head nodded backwards, so tuck the chin, look down. Good, keep breathing here, whatever feels natural again. Make sure that your butt is still firing because you want tension all up and down your legs. Good, squeeze it there. Nice, we're almost done. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and fold it back into child's pose position. Nice. Double arms. Sorry, that was Apollo. He's in the room and I'm trying to keep him quiet. Or, yes, okay. Now we're going to do our double arms pelvic tilt sitting. So, you're here, arms are out in front, lift up your chest, and we're gonna tuck the pelvis backwards and lift it back up. So for this one, you might feel it a little bit in your hips if you don't engage your abs enough. So really squeeze your abs, lead from that low contraction. Inhale, exhale, inhale, release, exhale, pull it back, and release. Nice, rounding through the spine here, and lift. Good, okay, now we are on our bird dog, so go ahead and come onto all fours again, and we're gonna make sure that your rib cage is tucked in, neutral spine, a little bit of a curve, okay? Catch your breath. Okay, so again, pull that head back. We're gonna inhale here, and then exhale, extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring it back in. Lengthen it out, bring it back in. Perfect, press. Inhale, release, and a stretch. Inhale, bring it in. Nice, and release, and a stretch. So the goal for this one is to keep your hips as square as possible. Don't let them twist to the side. So if your leg doesn't go as high as you would like it to, if you lose that ab connection and that hip connection, don't go that high. Good, one more. All right, now we're gonna do our hip lift. So back onto your back. Okay. Here we go. So you're on your back, your hands are down by your sides. Actively press in through the floor, into the floor with those triceps and shoulders. Okay, we're inhaling here at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna exhale as you press your butt up. So for this one, it's really easy to just arch your back up because that's cheating. We're gonna lead from the butt and kind of scoop up from under and make that happen there. You should feel a stretch in your quads here. Inhale and press. These are amazing to do throughout the day. Sitting for a long period of time will make these muscles super tight. And what we're doing is opening up and countering that shortening of your hip flexors. Okay, relax for a second. We're gonna do our hip flexor plie, so coming up to standing. Okay, so for this one, we're going to put one foot in front, left foot, I have my right foot in front, left foot back. Make sure that your feet are in line with your hips, just kind of like train tracks. And we're gonna have your arms up to the ceiling, or here, it's up to you. Maybe I'm here. We're gonna lift up and bend into a lunge. So I'm pretty deep into my lunge. Here, I'll show you from the side, but keep going. We're gonna lift up and bend. Good, squeeze in your butt here so that your hips can actively open. Good, and a lift. And if you want to, even kind of try to keep that left heel back to stretch out the calves, go for it. Just make sure that your hips are square to the front. Good. Other side here. Nice, try to put that right heel down if you want to, if that feels okay. Okay, back to this position. Hopefully you feel that nice stretch in your hip, because what you can also do is pull that hip forward to get even deeper into it. It's up to you though, whatever feels better. Ready, and let's do it. Press up and bend and stretch. Keep those shoulders back and down. Long neck, head is pulled back as well. Nice, up and down. Good, so you're squeezing also through these glutes here and these ones to open up the hip flexors actively. Nice, and up and down and up. Beautiful. Whew, I really feel my hips here. All right, now we're going to do our plies with open elbows. So we're gonna open up into second position. So for a lot of people, a lot of us, our knees wanna naturally go in So we're trying to kind of rotate the hips or rotate the knees out to the side to prevent that from happening. So keeping those hips nice and open. Ready? Hands behind the head. Ready? And we go bend and in. Oh, actually, we're doing this with the arms. So whoops. Yes, this is what we're doing. Squeeze the shoulders back behind you. Tuck in the rib cage here as you do this. Nice. Open. So as you do this, you're gonna make this feel, or it's gonna feel like you wanna open up your chest like this, but tuck everything in and line it up, because that's how you do it efficiently and correctly for the best benefit for your body. Good. And open and close. Last one. Nice. Okay. So we feel our shoulders now. We're gonna go into our mermaids with that same plie position of the legs. So keeping those knees out to the sides, over your toes. Whew, I'm out of breath. Okay. We're gonna do our hands out to the sides, and we're just gonna bend to one side, open that chest up and that rib cage out, and then come to center. Ready? Up and over. Good. And up and over. Making sure that your hips stay square to the front as well. It's nothing is happening from the hips below in terms of bending or twisting. It's just the upper body doing this work for you. Good. Keep that ab connection pulled in. Rib cage wants to pop up, but you're countering that. Good. Keep that belly button in towards the spine. Lovely. Up and over. Nice. One more. Okay. Relax from there. And now we're going to go into some roll downs with our push-ups. So you're starting on one end of the mat. Just going to scoot this. Okay. How are y'all feeling right now? I don't even use the word y'all, but I just did right now. Okay, anyway, hands are gonna be down by your sides, not the chin. Curve it forward, abs are on to make this happen. Walk out with your hands. We go 3, 2, 1. Look straight down. We're gonna do micro push-ups. Ready? 3. And up. Just micro push-ups. 2. Last one. Full body. Stick your butt up. Walk back. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll on up for the spine. Again, not the chin forward. Curve it through. We walk out. 3, 2, 1. Look straight down. We go for a 3 and press. And a 2. Good. Last one. Walk back. 3, 2, 1. And slowly roll on up for the spine. Let's go on your mat again. Meet me on there. Okay. So cross your right foot over the left knee. And we're just going to bring your whole hip / legs to the left. And just bounce out your hips here. It should feel pretty good. It's great for opening up the fascia, releasing the fascia of the hips. Good. Now let's cross the whole knee over and then bring your legs to the other side. So now you're opening up the opposite hip there. Perfect. Should feel really relaxing. It's actually one of my favorite stretches for your hips. So if you're ever feeling like you're having tight hips or like hip pain, give this a try. Let's do the other foot. So left foot up on top of the knee. We drop it that same direction we just went in. So my legs are to the right. Good. So sorry, Apollo is in the background. All right, let's do the same thing. Cross the knee and then open the hip to the opposite side. I've been filming all day, so he has been trying to be quiet all day. It's hard. Okay, nice. Go ahead and relax from there. Now we're gonna grab one leg and then kick it up to the ceiling. You can point your knees or flex your feet. Flexing is gonna be more intense for you, but it's up to you. I like to point just because dance. But yes, press. We're gonna make sure that you have a little bit of a curve in the low back and you're actively stretching out these muscles back here by engaging your quads. You can also be down here, wherever your hamstrings are allowing you to be. Go for it. Wherever you need to be to feel a stretch while maintaining the integrity of your neutral spine. Good. All right, let's do the other side. Lifting up, pointing the toes, or flexing. Up to you. Maybe I'll try flexing. I don't like flexing. It does not feel great to me. But it's good for me, so I've got to do it a little bit. Good, let's go back to pointing. Nice. Beautiful, that looks great. All right, let's go on to our stomach again. And we're just gonna do a little bit of extension before we finish off. So hands here, we're gonna lift up the chest, extend the spine, and curve it back down. So you wanna feel the opening of the mid, like upper mid back, down in your thoracic spine, which is from about here to here. Yes, lift it up, feel that stretch, squeeze your butt too, making sure that your abs are on also to get even deeper into that efficient extension. Good. Let's go one more, and then we're gonna go into some classic cat-cow. All right, let's press back onto your hands and knees. Inhale here, exhale, tuck and roll through the spine. And then we're gonna extend the spine from here. Keep those shoulders pulled down and back. Curve it up underneath you. And again, extending the spine. Perfect. Again, tuck and roll. And extend. And we're done for the day. Beautiful job. Thank you so much for working out with me. I hope you feel good and nice and maybe a little bit warm, a little bit sweaty. Sorry if you can hear Apollo in the background. Anyway, before you go, I just wanted to say Pilates is not necessarily meant to like kill you workout-wise. You're not supposed to be like dying and sweating and super sore the next day. But it is a gentle reminder for the body to hold certain positions, fire certain muscle groups correctly, and connect your mind to your body. So you're not gonna be dead after this one especially. It's our first full body workout for this posture series. It's not gonna be a right away quick fix thing to change your posture. So just be patient with it and keep doing these workouts, and I promise you it'll improve. That's not to say you're not gonna be sore the next day, because I love to make Pilates hurt the next day, just a little bit of good pain, just some gratifying pain. Anyway, I will see you in our next video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you so much. Bye.